is it today for players to be in a big – used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market, San Antonio Spurs win the NBA championship, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So, no, guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable than being in a place that has late-night dining.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix. Suns. It was a win against the Hawks. And that result was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Brandon Knight. Warren is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Warren. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Cherry. No good with the triple. And it's the Suns' ball. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Well, if I was being diplomatic about it, they were a little too aggressive. I mean, in reality, they took far too many fouls, and because of that, they had to go to their bench earlier than they wanted to.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Back tonight. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. They get the rebound. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Seattle shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw good from Randall. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Warren the bucket on the assist by Knight. Warren's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Cherry's shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Knight into the lane. The shot is off. Seattle goes the other way with it. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Cherry. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Knight kicks to Warren. Now the feed to Morris. Pass to Knight for the 3. That's good.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Seattle shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Phoenix. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today been no different.
Aldridge a screen. Off the screen, and it's good on the layup.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Jeff Hornacek.
Kevin, he's adamant that they'll need a huge effort from their big men to avoid losing all 4 games in this season series. He said our bigs can make an impact in the paint and provide that deterrent with their shot blocking. But it's also incumbent on all our players to dig in defensively and show what we're all about. Kevin, we'll see if they can gut this one out.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think for a team that has the ability to control a game with its defense, that's where I would expect the focus to be.
And that's exactly right. I mean, if they're going to play to their strengths, they should be pouring a lot of effort into their defense. I think coach is coming into this one with the right mindset.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Seattle trails by 3. Here's Cherry. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Shoots it. Again, Phoenix.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Seattle is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Warren. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Seattle. And he sinks the second. Here's Cherry. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well. Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now, here's Knight. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And the shot by Warren, no good. Seattle trails by 3. Cherry passes to Cherry. Shoots. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
A nice shot by Knight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Cherry and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Big Daddy's got 7 points. Suns leading by 3. And here is Knight. He has 5. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Big Daddy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No good on the buzzer beater. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Suns ahead, up 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Seattle trails by 3. On the court right now. Second quarter starting for the Suns. Bledsoe and 9 to the backcourt. Marquis Morris is out there with Big Smooth. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Suns moving the ball around. Here's Big Smooth. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Big Smooth got 11 points.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
And it's Seattle with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Randall. Krills the three-pointer. Randall's got the lead up to 2 now for Seattle. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Morris kicks to Bledsoe. For 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And the basket good.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And there's the pass to Morris. No luck. Great D that time from Bekovic. Seattle has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Cherry can't get it to go.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Booker, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. Booker the pass to Big Smooth. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Big Smooth got the game tied up here for Phoenix. 4 here in the second. The dish to Randall. Launches a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Atlanta. 13 feet away, and he gets it back. Seattle leading by 3. Inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his first foul. Damian Inglis has checked in for Phoenix. Booker dishes to Bledsoe. The 17-footer. It's blocked. Cherry passes to Cherry. Morris with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Down low. Law misses.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open. Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Seattle calls timeout, and the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Cherry. Good on the triple. Red Hot's got 12.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Kicks it to Randall. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Bledsoe outside. Warren. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night. For 3. Here's Randall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebounding.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And Seattle making a change here. Burks is checked in. Red Hotty's checked in for Burke. Here's Bledsoe. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Cherry. Soft touch off the glass. Big Daddy's got the lead up to 9 now for Seattle.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Cherry. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Tipped away. Warren with the ball. Now defended by Randall.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And they will call over the back on the play.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
And Phoenix making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And it's Seattle with the ball. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. He feeds it to Bledsoe. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. That's 7 points for Eric Bledsoe. Seattle leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Aldridge. Out to the right wing. Here's Inglis. It's deflected. Here's Cherry. Seattle missing again. The shot will not go. With 1 on the clock. And a pretty tightly contested.
Well, Brandon, tell us a bit about your opinion.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Seattle, we've got Randall, also Big Daddy out there. And it's Law in at the shooting guard. That's good. Red Hot's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Knight kicks to Warren. Knight with a screen on Randall. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Suns shooting their shot of the game. And he makes the first. And he can't.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
Now here's Knight. He has 6.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And that one's good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Suns trail by 9. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. We look at Fresh. What a contribution.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Inside, here's Warren. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 8th assist in the game.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Passes it to Warren. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Warren. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
David Lee's checked in for Seattle. T comes in for Randall.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Trey Burke's checked in for Seattle. And the Suns also making a change. Z's checked in for Booker.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Big Smooth, he's checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for T.J. Warren. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Talk about some great numbers for Big Smooth. 16 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Suns trail by 8. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Here's Cherry. Johnson over to help. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Shoots a 3. Seattle grabs the miss. Big Daddy's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And up the court come the Suns on the break. That drops. And now just a 4-point Seattle lead.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. He kicks it to Randall. They swipe it. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Johnson can't hit. Seattle leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Cherry. Here's Randall. And that one's on target from the wing. Randall's got 22 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Fires from deep. Seattle grabs the miss. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Seattle with another.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Knight kicks to Johnson. Here's Morris. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Morris has got his second basket of the game. For Seattle, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Cherry passes to Cherry. Takes the 3. And he gets it to go. And Seattle leads by 8.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
It's Knight with the drive. Takes it off the glass. Knight's got 10 points in the game.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Offensive rebound. Billar's shot is off. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Morris, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Here's Randall. Off target from three-point range.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Johnson wide open. He fires. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And now the Suns, a fast break to tie. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Great D. Picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish.
Here's Cherry. It's deflected. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Suns lead by 1. And we've got more NBA action. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Suns leading. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So both teams changing it up here. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Booker out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Warren, and it's Inglis in at the power forward position. Aldridge a screen. Feeds it to Warren. Here's Long. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And Seattle leads by 1. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Seattle.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Cherry shot is good.
Delicious.
Red Odds got 20.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly. what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
To the inside, Warren. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 11 points for T.J. Warren.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Seattle calls timeout.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Bledsoe, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Morris. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Pass to Cherry from deep three-point range. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Warren kicks to Aldridge. He dishes it to Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. Seattle has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 21 points for Big Daddy. The Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Morris a screen. Suns moving the ball around. No good from Bledsoe.
9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
That's good. Now it's a 4-point Seattle lead.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Dishes to Morris. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Checking out the game Marquise Morris is having. He's got 10 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
And Morris drops them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Cherry. Oh! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And there's the pass to Cherry. To the middle. And the call will be against Red Hot. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Ice checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Outside Knight. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
One of the stories here, Red Hot getting it done today.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Knight kicks to Morris. Out to Knight. Back to Morris. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 14 points for Markieff Morris.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're down by 6. 1:32 left in the game. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Warren. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
T.J. Warren has been playing well. He's got 11 points and 1 steal. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with a win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against.
And stolen by Aldridge. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth. The feed to Morris. There's the 3. Shot is off. Seattle goes the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. No one near Randall as he lets it go. It's hauled in by Warren.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Knight dishes to Booker. Out to Morris. Wide open. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Here's Cherry. Nails it.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Here's Ballard. Money!
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the game.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Booker the pass to Warren. And here's Morris for 3. Buries it from outside.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
He was completely in sync with the whole team.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada